It's 750 million kilometers from Earth. In orbit around Jupiter. I've never been so far before. I need to go further. Only one more jump, and I will be the first to reach Planet X. I'm still alive. I did it. I'm directly within the orbit of Planet X. I proved the theory. It's real. But where is it? I can feel its gravity. How can it be so small when its pull is so strong? These readings, something is wrong. This is a black hole. Hello everyone, how are you? Pokeventure Mini Rowan the Witch here, and I'm here with a new game called If Found. It's been in my wish list for a while, and a couple of weeks ago it was on sale, so I took the chance. And so far I regret nothing. I've played it for a while and I just love the game so far, so much. Like, I love the artwork, the music, the gameplay itself and the storyline. And like the way you play, it's just so different. I'm really loving it so far, so hopefully for these videos you'll see why I love it so much and you'll love it yourself. So without further ado, let's get started with our first episode of a Let's Play of If Found. This book belongs to somebody. December 3rd, 1993. I'm home. My name is Casio. Things to remember? Your earliest memory is your dad holding you up on the beach, lifting you over the waves. Rain coming in, he said. He said, "Best get back, or your mum will worry." You finished 2 goes of college, your undergraduate and your masters. Everyone thought you couldn't even survive on your own. You stick with it. When people stare, just ignore them. Think about the stars and the galaxies and dark matter, whatever it is. Remember how small and insignificant we all are. You don't need to be nice to people who bully you. You don't need a relationship. Relationships don't work with you. You can try to be normal and have a relationship, but it has never felt right. And that's okay. It's okay to be quiet and weird. Mam Brid McCurg, age 52, likes hosting the knitting circle in the house, watching Winning Streak on Saturdays, hates driving to Castlebar to do the big shop, mowing the lawn, the parish council. My favourite thing about her, watching her slowly pick out a tune on the piano from scrappy sheets of paper. Things to remember. She's from the mainland, from Westport. She jokes that she came for my dad, but stayed for his 5 sisters. When I went to school, she started working in the post office. She only knows how to bake a few things, but she has great commitment to it. Mam is determined that me and Fergal will pass on her brown bread recipe. The only thing she kept of Dad was his Sunday jacket, for me or Fergal when we were old enough. Fergal McCurg, age 30, likes GAA, a few scoops down the pub with the lads, hates thinking. Things to remember about Fergal. My favourite thing about him, we used to go and pick mussels together in Keem sometimes. He has a photo in his room of him at his derbs. Sarah is there before she left for Australia. He's smiling at the camera with his big goofy grin. He was the one who told me Dad was in hospital. He came and knocked on the door of my classroom, and I knew at once something was wrong. His favourite films are James Bond films. He watches them religiously when they're on the telly. December 4th, Saturday. I'm home for a month. When I can, then I get back to Dublin. Fine. It feels like I haven't been on the island in years. Research jobs, projects, long hours doing inventory in the supermarket, anything to keep myself away. I wanted to write a letter to Mam. Hi, this is who I am. Here's my name. Da. Couldn't. Gamera's here too, for what that's worth. Tea, hot water bottle, say your prayers. Mummy loves you you. I'm fine. Sunday. Back from Mass, nowhere in this house. Nobody has drawn breath here since Dad's wake. I can't stand sitting around. I need to breathe. I pedaled down the road, like I just went fast, and if I just went in fast enough, I could leave it all behind. Sat on Keem Bay and watched the horizon. Then Callum appeared. Callum, it is you. Well, haven't you changed? Good to see you again, Callum. Call me Cassio. Nodded, smiled. Should meet my boyfriend Jack. The weather proved the brightest day since October. Hey, Space Gig. Monday 6th, Fergal mentioned working in the post office again. No thanks, too many faces. Met Callum and Jack at the abandoned village and climbed up Sleepmore. Jack was all teeth and laughter, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed enthusiasm. I don't think anyone from Akil is that relaxed. A band? You kidding? No, really. We're a young gun chance. A real talent chance there is. We're called the Banshee. Jackson drums, of course. Callum, the bassist, setting the groove. Shan sings and writes. I wonder what he's like. Tuesday, got hungry, went up to Darga to the tea shop. They make the only decent sound in Akil. Telling and hearing 5 years of stories. Colin had much more than me. Come and hang out with us if you want some space, Cassio. We're in the big house. Not towards Keem. The 3 of us are living there together. It's amazing. Yeah, it's grand. At least after we cleared out all the broken bottles, come watch us practice. Maybe the month will be grand. Old room, old habits, old home. It was nice to be fed and sleep in my own bed, although it felt like a coffin, so dark and so empty outside. I got up to think and to figure out how to talk to her. A plan. "2:12 a.m. December 8th. Things fall apart. Ma, Weebet, what are you doing awake at this hour? Hey, Mum, just want to make a cup of tea. Oh, the pot's on. Lovely. What do you have there? Nothing. Ah, thought you might be drawing. You used to do such lovely drawings when you were small. A little artist. Maybe I should have gone to art school instead. He has so much potential. Could have done anything you put your mind to. Did you know Luke got a very good job in Castleport, working for the bank? Well done, Luke. Said they're always looking for people. Said it's very technical, lots of numbers. I'm not this again. Don't tell anyone, but his mom said he's making near 35 grand a year. It's not nothing, dear. Mum, I'm going back to college in January for my PhD. And what does that get you? What will you do then? Will you make money with that? You can keep scrapping pie, Pat. You know we can't help out much. I'm going to do what I really want to do. Stars and things. Yes, the building blocks of everything. Well, again, how are you going to look after yourself? Not to mention, of course, a family of your own. Pet, just don't understand this whole alternative thing. There was a great show about teenage phases on Lifeline the other day. It's not a phase, and I'm 23. Look, even if the phase blanks, settle down with a nice woman and get your life in order. Once you have children of your own, you'll understand. I don't want the same life as you and Da. You won't even entertain this for a second. We always wanted the best for you and Virgil. Then let me live the life I want to. How can this be the life you want, with that hair and those clothes? It's none of your business. Oh gosh, you're really lost. Dublin at university changed you. You let it. You're not the person I've known. I won't give you the right to say what I really am. Who I really am. Don't you dare take that tone with me. I'm your mother. Well, you sure like it then. What does that mean? Aren't mothers supposed to love their children? Well, you have no right to say that. I've struggled every day to raise you. And not for me to be out perishing in the cold. Ungrateful Wayne. Jesus Christ, I can't take another minute of you. Come back here, this instant, and don't take the Lord's name in vain. Shut up at Callum's door, soaked to the bone. In my head, I could hear Mum saying I looked like a drenched rat. Callum opened the door. He looked at me once and took me inside. Hello? Anyone? Come on, answer me. Dang it, the anomaly. This black hole, it's going to devour me. Devour all of us. One last message before communication cuts out. I'm going in. If I can't save Earth, at least I will find answers. Dr. Cassiope, over and out. Doctor, I can hear you. Okay. Hello? Haven't. Won't give up hope. Oh, hi? I didn't mean to wake you up, sorry. Nice to meet you, bye. It takes me a long moment to realize where I was. My head was throbbing. I looked around. It was the big house. Callum's new place. There's squat. My breath relaxed. 10:45 a.m. December 8th. Coming and going. Jack jumped through the sitting room door. Wakey, wakey! Even Green was loud and happy. Even his Green was loud and happy. It's coming! Lots of rushes! Callum was next. The next apparition at the door. voice was much softer, encouraging me to get up while the food was hot. My eyelids still wanted to close. I didn't know how to say thanks, but I rolled onto the cold wooden floor and pulled myself up slowly. The kitchen smelled so good. Welcome to Fabulous Podcast, you! Sit thy solemn for breakfast extravaganza. It was the guy with the guitar, Chance. I didn't know if I had been dreaming. I complimented his playing without thinking. Oh, it's nothing really. Had I said something stupid? I couldn't tell if he was shy or cocky. I think I outdid myself as always. I was salivating at the side of the fry up. They all seemed so comfortable in their own skin, so open with each other. Jack teased Shans while I just ate. I gulped down many salty, crispy rashes. We were still sitting at the table when the Anglers played over the radio. It was noon. Oh my god. I must have only needed a big sleep. Mum would have had a fit if I was still in bed at home. I wondered if I could go back. No. Or was there anything I could, or was there anywhere I could stay in Dublin? I don't know. Callum interrupted my thoughts. You're coming down. You're not going nowhere, kiddo. He told me I'd have a home with them when I needed it. He's been through this himself before. A home, even if that home is leaky and damp. Turned out the only suitable room for me left was the practice room. I felt guilty, but cared for. Just like home. Watching the toy show with Callum was like being kids again. Big kids looking out for each other and eating too many sweets. Kiss me, had fun. Kids attacking me. Wait, get a room. We're going. Come on, Mogra. Saluses. Silence, awkward 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 silence. So, how did you free me anyway? We all went on a trip this year from Castlebar. It was some crack. I had my guitar on the bus. In the middle of a jam, Jack told me we were starting a band. I can believe it. I hope Jack knows I have the musical ability of a broken wheel. I'm glad to have you in the house in a way. How do you even end up here? I knew this place as a scary ghost house when I was a kid. Callum suggested it. We were talking about putting together an EP, and we needed somewhere to practice. That's so cool. You've got an actual gig coming up soon. That'll be deadly. I wish we were a bit more focused on the music though. Sometimes I think Callum and Jack just like having a place they can be together. Oh, I was a little surprised at breakfast that you were so comfortable around them. It doesn't bother me. Callum and Jack are good people. They're outsiders and I'm an outsider too. And it's legal now anyway. About time. But it's kinda intense living on top of each other sometimes. So I'm really happy you're here. Now I can talk to someone when they're busy snogging. Hooray! You know, I think I did the leave-in with your sister, Asha. Your family owns Niles Chipper, right? My dad runs it, yeah. We all get roped in to help. I remember when Asha moved into my class. I never heard a Manchester accent in real life. Well, she's back there now, my mum's sister. She's studying medicine and everything, just like mum. Cool, she was nice to me. I haven't talked to people from my class in ages. I left Akil so quickly after school. Everybody leaves Akil. I didn't think it would be so different when school ended. Tell me about Dublin. There must be all kinds of things happening. Gigs, parties, party gigs. Probably. I don't do much in Dublin or talk to anyone, but there's libraries. Mostly I read about physics and work and computer stuff. My parents would love you. Well, I'd be looking for new ones. Would they like another child? Night, Casio. Oi to Maith. December 9th, band practice, all day. I sat in the corner and listened. Jack, you're coming in too soon. He half turned to Callum to kiss his cheek. By tea time, they were playing in the dark. The house's mishmash of wires couldn't handle the equipment and the lights. I told them they sounded like Bon Jovi, but it didn't go down well. Jack shook his head sadly. It's a compliment. Not everything's perfect. The house is freezing, the immersion doesn't work, and I've learned a lot about different types of mold. But who cares? Jack, Callum and Chance are all so nice. I'll figure my life out tomorrow, or the day after, and wash my one set of clothes. 10th. A rare blue sky. I wanted to get out in the fresh air, and Chance joined me for company. Spotted Miss McGinty in a field halfway up the hill to the low. Her sheep ran in ahead of her. She whistled sharp. I didn't think she recognized me, but gave us a short, swift nod before she turned back up the hill, sheep in tow. We talked about Manchester and Dublin. He was very impressed with my astrophysics. There was an eviction notice from the guards when I got home. Don't worry, we get one every week. 11th. Woke up and Callum was lighting a fire. I could feel the warmth return to my bones. I chopped peat briquettes into the thin slivers before the rain came. We had to ration our fuel, but I just wanted the blaze going all day. Chance put on tape as we hung up some Christmas trees. The four of us lay around the living room listening to The Cure. There's a strange sensation in my body somewhere. Has a weight dropped to my shoulders, or have I lost something important? I don't know. Sunday 12th. Shan's final home today. I missed him. Callum brought the rest of us to his aunt and Maggie's. Callum stayed with her back when his parents kicked him out. She has a nice cottage overlooking Duggett Beach, half swallowed by fuchsia bushes and giant rubber. She called us all wee lambs, made us cup after cup of tea, and insisted we stayed for dinner. Chops and peas and coffee cake. The cake was unbearably dry, but I ate a big slice anyway. We left before it got too dark, and she gave us a huge shopping bag of food to take back. There were 4 selection boxes in there too. Things to remember about Callum. He likes junk food, goes weak at the knees for a pack of crisps, especially if they're salt and vinegar. He hates working in the Corrigan's newsagent cities, the summer. Colin O'Malley, age 24, loves space, walking baselines, Jack, Auntie Maggie, Akil. He'll take care of anyone and everything. That's how I met him, because he was feeding a stray cat near the school. My favourite thing about him, the way he awkwardly rubs the back of his head when he's nervous. For all his kindness, he has a wicked sense of gallows humour. His laugh is surprisingly loud, given how quiet he is. Callum doesn't do half measures. It's like the way he feels about Jack. He's always all or nothing. Callum is good to tell secrets too, but he's not great for giving advice. He's not that good at making decisions himself. December 13th. Starting to forget my routine before I move to the big house. I wake up at 12 and I'm out of bed at 1ish, whenever the band starts. I wonder who lived here before. Some landlord, dead generations ago. At 3, there was a knock and then a bang on the door. I saw him coming from the curtains, so I disappeared. Fergal on his little post bike with a letter from Mum. Jack was the one who opened the door. The one who handed me the envelope. I haven't left my room since. I talked a lot with Chance. He had a solution for everything. I have no things, so we're going to go get my things. Tonight, the two of us will rob my house. Sister Benedetta, Sisters of Mercy, Castle Street, Westport, Mayo. To the occupants, your tenancy of the dwelling at Crocow House, Kiel West, Duerg, Akielco, Mayo, is illegal, and an application for a court order of forcible removal has been submitted. If you do not leave before the 12th of December 1993, Angada Siocana will be called in. You have the whole of the 24 hours of the termination date to vacate and give up possession of the above dwelling. An issue as to the viability of this notice or the right of the landlord to serve it must be referred to the Residential Tenancies Board. This notice is served on the 4th of December 1993. Signed, Sister Bernadetta, Sister Bernadetta, landlord. My dear son, I don't know how to explain that I'm not who she thinks or wants. I've been waiting for you to come home all week. What's happened all of a sudden? You're like a different person. I don't know where to start. Will she ever call me Cassio? Whatever it is, I know things will be right as rain soon. I want you to know I forgive you for the things you said. You were angry. And we all face the things we don't mean when we're angry. Maybe you're afraid to come home because of that. Maybe you're afraid you ruin things between us. But it isn't true. I'm still your mum. I'll always be here. I haven't touched any of your things. I did notice some things you might want to talk about. When you get back, we'll go through it all together. Decide what to keep and what to throw away. Missing you, your ma. She's trying, but she has all these ideas of how it should be. She didn't even consider she might need to apologize too. His plan. Walk quietly to Durg via the bog road. Open my bedroom window using the janky hinge. Pack up my stuff. Don't wake Virgil, don't wake Mum. Figure out life with clean clothes. The clouds broke as we crossed onto the bog road, when I heard the stream, I knew we were close. That's all for today. I think I'll leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more content like this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and hit the bell button to join the Pokeventure family. And if you'd like to make suggestions for the channel, comment about the content, or simply talk with anyone in the Pokeventure family, we have a Discord server, link to it in the description below. Until next time, stay safe and have a nice day.